Hi, it's Jason. Welcome to the last of the 5 videos in the Leaders on Tap series, and this one is going to be about how as leaders you can better support your manager's development. And this one came about from a stat in the report which was there's a 31% difference, disparity between what leaders and managers thought about development being individual led. So managers believed that their development was being individual led, and leaders didn't think it was as high. That's quite a big difference, and it led me to think about some questions around how much leaders are supporting managers' development and whether the job's been left to the individual and maybe to HR to do that, because as leaders we're all really busy with all of the things that we've got on our list of things to do today, all of the meetings, and actually sometimes the development of our managers can get left behind, or it can come secondary. And it's really important that we pay attention to it. So we want to put a focus on what we might be missing and why that's important. So I'm going to give you 4 things to think about. Here they are. So the first one is role modelling. If your managers aren't learning from you, then it's going to be somebody else. And if there's consistent behaviours that you would like your managers to be bringing to work every day, there's certain habits that you want them to be carrying out with the team, and there's a certain environment that you want them to be building, then you really want to be role modelling how that's done. Otherwise, you're kind of leaving it to chance that they will be learning the right things from somewhere else. So the second one is around inconsistency, and what we mean by that is how many times have you in the past been party to some sort of program or project where you've kind of been dragged from here to there. As a manager, that's really difficult if the dots aren't joined. So really what you want is something that links together and links back up to the company purpose, the vision, the values, and it makes things meaningful. There's a lot of HR efforts that get undermined without even realising it because we don't link them into the bigger picture. So the third one is about where the learning happens, and we believe that learning happens outside the classroom. So you might be sending managers on training courses and lots of different training programs, but it's in the work where they're going to really need the support, and that's going to require you to show up and spend some time with them. The fourth one that we're going to give you is around succession planning. Now, you will already be all over succession planning, I'm guessing, but you know what's required to build that succession plan, and you know better than anyone else because you've been there and you've been in their shoes at some point. I challenge you to write down the amount of time that you devote to your managers. Just have a think about that, and that could be individually or as a team. And that's time when you're not giving instruction. That's really important. What number did you get? And what number do you think that should be? And if there's a gap, what can you do to close it? We're always helping leaders with challenges such as this. If you're interested in having a bit more of a chat, then get in touch, jason@getknowledge.co.uk.